Hi, everybody. Brandon's looking up good things from 2023 because he forgot.
I don't remember what I did yesterday.
And I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Brandon.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate the non-consensual touching.
Right, let's do the clap.
Anyways, 2023. What a year, am I right?
Absolutely.
You remember that one thing? And then there was that other time.
Oh, I know. And then like that one time, that one thing happened.
Oh my God.
Do you know what the worst thing is? It seems to be like we're coming out of COVID. We're kind of getting back to normal. And I'm realizing it's been 3 fucking years. Oh my God.
Okay, so I turned 35 this year. And I was like,
You're so old.
how the fuck am I halfway through my 30s? And I'm like, well, 2.5 of those years were kind of spent inside. So
It gets worse, bro.
it sure does.
Yeah,
But
you didn't have kids in quarantine.
I
He
sure
did.
didn't.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Wait, you have another kid?
Be glad.
Oh, you had kid. No, you were with children in quarantine.
We had 5 kids. We're down to 2.
What?
That's what happened.
What happened to the other 3?
Examples.
Exactly. You learned your lesson. Anyway, so talking about things that came out in 2023.
And this is one of the
Anything you
difficult
wanna-
things is because we had the strike. So a lot of new things haven't come out. So
Yeah.
we're really having as old men, not you, to remember what came out earlier in the year.
And that's just for like movies and TV. Let's not forget video games, comic books.
Well, the trio of
That's
video games,
really
it seems
it.
to be it's going to be a tight year for video game of the year. And this
Oh,
is
very
not
much so.
sarcasm.
Well-
this is not joking.
It was already announced.
I'm sorry, but it was a tight race
What
for
was
video
it?
games
What
of
was
the
Game
year.
of the Year?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh,
That's a really weird way to
That's
say
not the way-
Spider-Man 2. That was high.
they mispronounced
That's a
it.
really
Yeah,
weird-
why do they say it
That's
that way?
a really weird way to say Tears of the Kingdom.
Why does everyone say Spider-Man 2 so weird? Is
That's
it
a
your
weird way to
accent?
spell hell.
Tears of the... No, it's S, not T. Spider-Man.
Sound it out. Hey,
T-E-A-R-S space O-F space T-H-E
This
space
guy's going
K-I-N-G.
Harvard's going to watch this and
T-O-N.
not take you because they're going to be like, he doesn't know how to spell Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, Game of the Year. Wild that's Game of the Year.
I don't know, man.
Kyle's going to back me
It's
up on that.
Tears
wherever
of the
Kyle's
Kingdom.
at.
It's a shocker. Tears
If
of
and
the
when
Kingdom
Kyle
won.
sees this, Kyle's going to also agree.
I mean,
So
Final
same-
Fantasy
I'll add my 2
16.
cents. I played Fortnite.
There we
Was
go.
that up?
Nice.
Was God of
Sorry.
War on there? Was the most recent, or was that last year?
No, it was the
Spider-Man 2
new Super Mario Brother.
Mario Wonder. That's a weird way to spell
and the,
Tears of the
and
Kingdom.
the DLC for Pokemon.
Dude, that was one of the contenders for Game of the Year?
Oh my
For
God.
my Game of the Year, yes.
Oh, for your Game of the Year.
And that's
Sarcasm.
all that matters.
I thought we were talking about Game
Sarcasm.
Awards.
Look into it, James.
Never mind. Okay, if we're talking about our games of the year, do we have to count games that came out this year, or can we do games you played this year?
Oh, I'm sorry. I also played Solitaire on my
Listen,
phone.
can I tell you something right now? If we did a year wrap up of all the things we got to this year, rather than like best of the year,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be talking about movies from like 3 years ago I finally got to see.
I would be
Like-
talking about movies like from 40, 50 years ago.
Well, that's the only reason
Fucking
why
guy.
I tried to catch up here at the last month, because Chase challenged us. He was like, "Hey, let's list our favorite movies of the year," and I'm
Yeah,
like,
Chase is the only one that's seen
I
like
didn't-
every movie that's come out this year.
I'm
Like
like-
I'm like,
Honestly, I think
"Sorry, Chase."
I'll message Chase and be like, dude, that movie ruled, and he's like, you just saw it? I'm like, it wasn't streaming anywhere. He's like, I've owned it for a year and a half. You could have asked to borrow it.
Exactly.
while the two seniles figure out what their favorite movies of the year
Actually,
were.
Chase, I know you're getting. I know we're getting some stuff. I got to watch some things, so I got to hit you up. I said that as
Anyways,
discreetly as possible.
good job. I will definitely say that I think my contenders for movie of the year are a tie between Boy and the Heron and the Barbie movie, because both of those were incredible for very different reasons. The Barbie movie was freaking funny, and those of you who say it wasn't are just inherently bad at understanding what makes a movie good.
You know, maybe this year sucked. Sound of Freedom is like top 9 movies of the year as
What?
far as the box office is
I
concerned.
don't know. I don't remember.
The box office can go.
That's the one
die.
about the made by the hard right about the
with the guy
child
who turned out to
trafficking
be
shit.
a pedophile.
Yeah,
or
and then like
something?
one of the guys producing the movie like got caught like trying to buy a kid or some shit.
Shocking! I didn't
Yeah.
see that one.
No, that
If we're going off of box office success, then my movie, 2023 movie of the year, is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, I gotta say
it's not in
though,
the top 10.
What blew
It
my
doesn't
mind-
matter.
Taylor Swift the Eras tour.
what blew
is-
my mind is Barbie broke the box office record at Warner Brothers.
And they were like, so we should do an Uno movie.
But it's like,
you guys
yes,
are getting why people
yes.
wanted to watch
How long
this.
has Warner Brothers been around? And like Barbie was the one that did it. I
My
kinda
hard,
love that.
the hard R Uno movie that I've been waiting
Yeah.
for.
I hope it's a horror movie. Like
horror Mad Max.
Switch, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a Mad
But
Max
I love that
movie.
like everything that movie was about and represented and did for people like emotionally and all this, and they were like, so we should revisit a Battleship sequel. And it's like, guys, they're not seeing it because it's a movie about a toy. Like
We're seeing it because it's a movie that's emotionally impactful and it holds a message we desperately need to hear in the modern era.
let's see,
And that it's like you can be.
I haven't seen the
yourself.
Iron Claw yet, but that could be one when we revisit.
Oh my god, that's gonna be like Civil War, dude. Like, oh, I feel bad.
I watched a review, or somebody posted a review and they gave it like a 5, and they were like, can't figure out if he wants to be a family man or a wrestler. And I'm like, that's the whole thing of the movie.
I saw Jason's
Ain't no
little
way.
one sentence and something like, "Oh, this is depressing." It's like, yeah, dude.
I think as far as comic book movies go, maybe Guardians.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
Guardians.
I actually saw it in the theater.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize there'd be so much animal torture in it, but oh my god, that was really
Well,
made
across
it
the
one-
Spider-Verse.
might have been the best trilogy I've seen. The capper of the best trilogy,
From 100%.
Guardians of the Galaxy. It really was awesome.
That movie was beautiful.
Flash, anybody? No? Nobody for the Flash?
It was okay. It wasn't
was very
great.
I enjoyed Supergirl. I really did in
Yeah.
that movie. I enjoyed seeing Michael Keaton as Batman again.
I will say, if
Wanna get
anybody
nuts?
watched Blue Beetle, I actually enjoyed Blue Beetle.
I saw that on Max. I
I
did.
haven't gotten
Yeah.
a chance to watch
I
it.
waited till Max, but it was. I mean, dude, like I gave the Marvels a thumbs up. There's no reason Blue Beetle is not going to thumbs up for me. Like that was a fun, entertaining movie.
I don't.
It was also kind of nice to know that like that era of the DCU is
Yeah.
essentially over. I would love to see him come back. I thought the costume looked great. I thought some of the
lore.
action looked great, but I kind of wanted it a little less. I use the comparison with Spider-Man and No Way Home and Far From Home, like all of those Tom Holland movies. It's still an edge of seriousness where there were some action scenes in this movie where he's clearly being like a little playful.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Well, that's where I enjoyed George Lopez because he can be the funny guy. That's what his is, and it was
Batman is a
hilarious
fascist.
when he showed up. But you're right. Some of the action sequences were like, okay.
yeah.
But if there's a Booster Gold and a Blue Beetle together, down. Let's do that.
oh my God, if we can get, yes, please. I
Down.
want blue and gold so bad.
Now
I did hear a rumor. I don't think it's true. This has nothing to do with
Did
2023.
you?
The dude who was in your favorite movie, Top Gun 2,
Yeah.
who was the good-looking dude, potentially cast
Val
as
Kilmer?
No, no,
Is he not the?
we're the sequel, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he's not in the sequel.
No, he is. You clearly has not seen this movie.
No. Top Gun 2 is
Maverick.
called Brokeback Mountain. Top Gun 3 is called Top Gun 2.
Maverick. Anywho, that guy's going to
I
potentially be
literally- I
Booster
Jake-
Gold.
Jake
I thought we were
Gyllenhaal
talking-
was
I
in
thought
Top
we- I
Gun
thought-
2.
Yeah. Brokeback Mountain.
Jokes that weren't funny the
Anyways,
first time around.
For my other contender for movie of the year was Boy the Heron, which I just recently saw for my birthday. Greatest birthday gift I could have gotten.
You're welcome.
Oh God,
I'm taking
it was,
all the other presents
I gotta
back.
tell you, love the heron, hated the boy.
Oh my God,
Gets about a this for me.
He was an ass.
such
I know.
a
Heron
good...
was great. Boy was
God, can I
great.
just talk about this movie? It was such a good movie. It was so beautiful. If you are an anime fan, a Ghibli fan, if you just like animated movies, please go support it because it is so beautiful. The animation is stunning. The story is beautiful. The sound design is incredible. The voice acting in the dub is great, and
We
love
watched
it.
the dub because I do not want to read my movies.
I'm also lazy, and I wanted to see the voice performances.
There's two things Jimmy hates: vegetables and reading.
He just doesn't
Bam,
like
He's
onions.
a big third grader.
Do I want to read for 2 hours? No.
Just fucking
But I thought it was incredible, and I, as a creative and as someone who loves meta narratives, I think it is so beautiful. And both the Barbie movie and The Boy and the Heron carry that beautiful meta narrative that I just am like, this is good. Please make more of this.
I really, really hate agreeing with my son, but I enjoyed The Boy and the Heron, how it told the history of World War II from a perspective that wouldn't be familiar with because I'm not Japanese. But to see that their interpretation of the war and how a little boy dealt with it, and after losing his mother, it was really good. It was
Are you
touching.
fucking kidding me?
No,
You're
it
going
was
to
really
talk
good.
about that, and then you're going to shit all over Pan's
I knew it! 'Cause Pan's Labyrinth sucks!
Are you
Pan's
kidding me?
Labyrinth sucks!
Are you fucking kidding me? You just explained why Pan's Labyrinth is so good.
No, because Pan's Labyrinth at the end was so sad. Boy and the Heron, the family gets to go back to Tokyo. Spoiler alert, sorry.
This is so...
Maybe it's a good thing.
Didn't I say that after we saw Boy and the Heron?
Yeah, you said Kelly and Brandy were gonna use that again.
I'm listening to you talking. I'm like, why is he talking about fucking Pan's Labyrinth?
So,
God
Miyazaki
damn it.
is greater than Guillermo del Toro.
That was ridiculous. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
like,
he
I said that.
is.
They're both very
Brandon
good.
hates
They're both
Miyazaki
Castle in
and
the Sky,
Ghibli.
Nazca the Valley of the
They're
Wind.
both very good.
Brandon
They're
hates
both
My
Studio
neighbor
Ghibli.
Totoro.
It doesn't have to be- it doesn't have
Kiki's
to be a-
Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, The Wind Rises, Porco
Chronos.
Rosso.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't mean
Boy and the
those
Heron.
movies aren't good.
Did any of those come out in 2023? Okay.
Everyone
Boy
fuck
and the
off.
Heron.
Everyone fuck
So,
off.
I will
You
also
just don't
say,
like being wrong.
because
It's
I didn't
okay.
make it to the theater frequently,
I
I really enjoyed Totally Killer.
It was
It was
fun.
on
Killer was
Prime.
fun.
I really enjoyed it. It was a fun flick. It was not seen in the theater.
Man,
and
I'm not.
when I first saw it, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, I really don't want to time travel to the 80s. Like, I grew up there. Great. But watching it, I'm like, oh my God, this is hilarious. There's totally things I forgot what the 80s was like. I really enjoyed that
I
movie.
think that's my dark horse candidate for like fun movie of the year. That doesn't have to be like artsy fartsy or something. What?
You really derailed me with the Pan's Labyrinth shit.
Cry about it.
Would
Anyway,
you like to
Yeah.
hear more of my non-2023 hypocrisy?
What
Okay.
else came out here? What
I
else?
really-
so Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Wait a minute. I really hate Inglourious Bastards because they changed history. I really hate that movie.
It's like my favorite.
But I really love
fucking
Once Upon a
movie.
Time in Hollywood, which totally changed
Both-
history. I'm a hypocrite. I love
Okay.
it.
Anyways, what else came out this year that you
I enjoyed Marvels. I'm not saying it's the best of 2023, but I
No.
saw it in the theater.
Guardians,
So
I think was
enjoyed
the
it.
best movie they
Yes.
did. It
Yes.
was a cool ending. It was a great way to finish up.
Yes.
Even the ending of that film in general was
Yeah.
just a great feel-good,
Yes.
cathartic thing. I think everybody,
Especially with all the rumors surrounding it, like everybody's dying, they're never going to do Guardians of the
yeah,
Galaxy again,
and it was
it's all
like,
gone.
James Gunn ended it in a very
Yeah.
good way. You know,
Yep.
most of those actors aren't coming back because James Gunn's not over there.
Yep.
So it was just a nice thing to see
was.
and watch. I'm gonna keep jumping on Disney Plus for this, but Ahsoka, maybe one of my
Thoroughly.
favorite series.
Thoroughly enjoyed
of
Ahsoka.
the year.
Yeah.
What else came out this year? Now I have to consult my
Loki
list.
2,
Loki season 2
Loki
was
season 2.
outstanding.
that to me
Fantastic.
solidified where we're going more with the Marvel Universe.
It just felt
We got some answers
Better.
to something, whereas most of the Marvel stuff coming out now, and it's not a knock, is opening up doors to what the future will hold. We finally got some answers for something in Loki, which I appreciated.
My Adventures with Superman season 1. I thought.
Oh,
was
that
very
was
good
phenomenal.
anime. That was outstanding.
I really hope that gets a second season.
I think You Should Leave came out. I think did that come out at the beginning of this year, season 3. You guys are fucking up for not watching that. God
I don't know
damn.
what that is.
We'll
Season
talk.
3 of what?
I think You Should Leave.
Oh, I think you should leave.
Oh, I
Um,
thought you were just telling that to James.
No, I think you should leave.
Okay.
It's time to go. Gen
Time
V on Amazon for the Boys tie-in. If you're a fan of the Boys, I initially didn't start that series, and then by the end of it, everyone's like, "You need to fucking watch this," and it's definitely worth watching if you're a fan of the Boys.
More of my hypocrisy. James auditioned for one of the roles, didn't get it, so I'm like, I'm
On
not
The
watching it.
Boys?
Fuck you.
Which role?
Gen V. It was the kid who's really, really smart, but he's stuck in the body of like a 17-year-old who is also eternally high.
Oh, I was like, because if it was the main guy, like that was Patrick Schwarzenegger.
No.
That's.
Oh,
No, it
God,
wasn't
no.
I'm sorry, he was.
You think I could compete with
No,
that?
no one can. It's a Schwarzenegger. He's got Schwarzenegger blood. Righteous Gemstone season 3. That show is.
Missed it.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh boy.
I like the concept. I just never.
What am I here with a
got
bunch
to
of Kyles?
Anyways,
Not
moving
watching
on.
Star
movies.
Wars.
Moving
Yeah.
on to top game of 2023.
Ooh,
We already
what
did
did I
that.
play
How
this
old are
year?
you?
Yeah, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, no,
I
but
mean,
more,
Spider-Man 2.
more in-depth discussion.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Solitaire on Apple TV or Apple phone.
Actually, what games did I play this year that came out this year?
I have AEW Fight Forever,
Anyway.
Spider-Man 2, and Pokemon Scarlet as far as games that came out this year. Jeez, yeah, I'm doing a lot of...
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was fun. I loved
So
just...
this new
Yeah.
DLC came out Friday,
Yeah.
and it's fucking great.
Oh, the Indigo Disc?
Yes.
I am
So-
excited. I just beat the
go on about what you
Dialga
loved.
Terraids.
Okay.
I haven't gotten the DLC. I'm looking
But
forward
what
to
did you say
getting
you
it.
loved about...
I loved that the
Can
fact
you
that
tell that I'm the one with a job and kids?
Anyways,
I don't know both. I have a job.
I thoroughly enjoyed that the game.
Who's
It's
the kids? No job.
God bless America.
It's the one throwing the fit.
And they wonder why I get mad at them. They are
Spoiler alert.
the boomers.
Spoiler.
They
am
are
not a
my
boomer.
boomers. You are doing what they do. You don't let me speak.
No, I'm just picking on you with your dad.
Gen Z cannot control himself.
Anyways, Pokemon.
No, now I'm not going to say what I want to say.
Thank God. I didn't know it was that easy.
So hold on, you didn't do either
Anyways,
DLC.
No, not yet. But I thoroughly love that it was. I played Pokemon at a very young age in my life. I started with X and Y. I played both Sun and Moon. I didn't play Sword and Shield, and I kind of
I
just
never played Pokemon.
didn't touch anything until Scarlet and Violet because it was like I
I
didn't
enjoyed
like
girls.
the concept of Sword and Shield. I didn't vibe with it, and then seeing Scarlet and Violet, and it's like yes. And playing it again, it just kind of unlocked that childhood nostalgia of Pokemans.
But it was cool because, like, I think getting into an open world, it was like, oh my God, we're fine.
yeah.
Kind of like what we were talking about the Switch before, with it being this like groundbreaking thing of not realizing the potential of what could come with everything. Oh man. Anyways, open world Pokemon rules.
Yes.
Big fan of that. That was a huge step.
And this-
for everybody.
This may just be me. I loved how buggy it was. It was fun to just goof around with
I didn't
the bugs.
run into too much of that.
Well,
but,
I
like,
also
it
cheated
also-
the game several
Oh, well,
times.
there you go. But
I skipped so many areas.
what did Jimmy like this year? Jimmy loves everything.
He played like 5 minutes of Tears of the Kingdom.
I did, and there were a lot of cutscenes, so I'm like, I'm out.
Out of it.
It was enjoyable
Okay.
start.
We're getting there.
to
We're
start.
getting there. That's what I said. Like, we're getting there.
But we've talked about this. This is why I do like Fortnite, because I can just log in, kill cartoony people, and then never play
Move
again.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I get
whatever. I don't care.
There are
I
no
haven't
moral
played the Lego
qualms with this
version,
whatsoever.
No.
I used to like Call of Duty for the same reason, but then I just stopped buying Call of Duty, so I was like, okay, Fortnite's free. I'll do that.
Fortnite's
So,
free.
yeah.
Price is right.
No.
So,
If I had to pick any game I've played, doesn't matter when they came out, for Game of the Year, absolutely the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Like, that is funny and I love it. Go support it, please. Where are you going?
Ocarina of Time. So we hit
What did I do wrong this time?
everything.
no, I just didn't know what we were talking about anymore, so I walked out.
Let me
like,
support a small niche not a lot of people
Hey,
know
niche.
about.
We're
Niche.
talking to you, tiny niche.
Niche. Niche it up.
The Knights Who Say Niche.
Niche dog.
Niche.
So, with the end of 2023, what are you most excited for in 2024? Video game.
Deadpool 3.
Well, I mean, that's literally the only one we got coming from Marvel.
But it's like if they, and I'm not knocking any other franchise within that, but if they said, oh, Ant-Man 4, Thor 5, whatever, I'm like, okay, cool, what's the other one? But Deadpool, that's my thing, man. I love Deadpool. I love me some
I'm
Deadpool!
kind of hoping this is the end of all of this, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
I myself.
This is why I want you to know the attitude right here is the exact reason why I don't like most people who like Deadpool is because it's just so like
You should have seen when we first met,
Deadpool heavy.
like 13 years ago, and he's like, I hate Deadpool. And I'm like, fuck you.
Anyways, I
You can hit
personally.
me up at Deadpool _94 at hotmail.com and let me know your opinion.
We get it. You have a Deadpool boner. Anyways, I personally
very
am
weird
super
one.
excited, to, looking forward to gaming stuff because supposedly there's a lot of huge stuff coming from Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo may be announcing their next Switch. And if so,
I get excited for stuff like that, and then I remember all these things cost more money, and I'm like, fuck, I have to rebuy it. Like,
damn it.
Literally, we got a PS5 for Christmas, and that's the only way we were getting it.
Yeah,
Before the 6 came out.
As soon as I get it's like anytime I buy the latest one, they're like, "Oh, Brandon got it. Cool. Here comes the PS6. I'm like, get fucked.
Do you have flashbacks as you get a new unit and you spent a lot of your own money on it too?
Yes. Every time.
The
I'm just
Dreamcast
like,
just
didn't I just buy it?
died, and you're like, oh my god, they stopped supporting
I just
you.
like literally went back to like I went back to like the N64, like not realizing it was a $400 thing that
Shit.
I probably put in a trash bag at some point. Either way.
Oh dear God.
What else?
Yeah.
TV, what's coming out? I can't remember. I know Marvel is. I know Echo. I'm excited for that because I like the street level.
Echo.
Just rewatched Hawkeye. Oh my god, awesome.
Yeah, I'm almost done with Hawkeye. I'm
Awesome.
gonna rewatch, and that.
I don't think Daredevil's
great.
slated to come out. I thought that got pushed back.
I think that's got pushed back.
I
To
think I pushed
25.
back.
Probably. No, GTA 6 is 2025 or something.
Yeah, so can't get hyped on this
Yeah.
next year.
I'm sorry. Next year is 2024.
I know.
Okay,
I'm just
all right,
pointing out
all
the
right,
fact that
all right,
another
all right,
big
okay.
hype announcement.
James is going to be going to college next year. I'm stoked for that.
I'm not, because then I have to be James again.
Suck it,
adopted
you
son.
You took my place with all the zings. Oh man, it's gonna be so bad when you leave.
Brandon's going to be in the middle next year.
He's gonna be sitting there watching like these videos. Like Brandon looks worse every week. Like he's just
Wow.
wasting away in front of me.
When we first met, Brandon had a full head of hair that was just jet black,
Uh-huh.
good-looking dude. Now look at him.
Like you're not wrong.
I did that.
You're not wrong. Anyways, that's our thoughts on the end of this year, as dysfunctional as that was.
It was a good
Thank
year.
you guys for watching anything we've done.
Seriously.
This has been cool. As somebody like, if you don't know, or whatever, this is something Jimmy and I used to do a long time ago, and it
For
has
a long
been-
time.
I was a
for
baby.
a very long time. You were a literal
I know.
infant. Okay, we're not getting into
He was
that
5.
conversation right now.
Oh, you
He
gonna
was
do the I
five.
changed your diapers monologue?
No, I know. I was
Yes,
never
we did when you were
See,
5.
I never would have done that shit. Yeah, we were. It was weird because I was like, he's talking to me, and I'm like, yeah, still got to change his
He's like,
diapers.
got a beard and shit.
Fucking weird. I was like, this feels so weird on so many levels. Not doing it.
It was weird going to the
Um,
changing station when you were 17 and being
Yeah,
like, fuck.
remember the first time you broke it? You just got on that plastic and fell off.
So embarrassing.
Oh, my bad.
Thank God Red Robin still let me
there
do
was-
that
there was-
on,
yeah. There was-
last
there was-
week.
There was shit everywhere. Anyways,
Skid
no,
marks.
but like this is something we used to do a long time ago, and it's been fun to just get back into it.
And I hope you know, as you see, we are just having fun. We love having fun. We
Yeah.
rip on each other. We goof off.
if there's
we
8
have
of you,
fun.
if there's 8 of you or 800 of you, like or 8,000, whatever, like
Or 8 million.
yeah.
And we really, that's one of the things we want to do in the coming year is to open this up so that we have live events so that we can bring you into the fun. So that we can either do it live streaming and you guys can join in with us, or we go into local area, Las Vegas, bar, whatever, and have some fun and let you guys enjoy with us, because you see us on film and we have fun. You have no idea what happens behind the scenes. It's stupid fun.
It's a wild time.
Wild
No,
and
like,
crazy guys.
Seriously, like this has been really cool. Really excited for the next year of this, and yeah, I mean thank you guys. Thank you for
Thank you.
watching. Thank you for yelling at us in the comments. I'm looking at you, neckbeards.
Yeah.
Go ahead and keep calling me names. I'm here for it. I love you guys.
Says the neckbeard.
Yeah,
Keep coming up
exactly.
with nicknames for Kyle, because that fire hydrant shit was
Shameless.
hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was actually hilarious.
Yeah. As much as you guys definitely want to hurt our feelings, you're just really good comedians.
Yeah, but this has been fun. This has been a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And yeah, let's see where we go in the next year.
Thank you. We love you.
High five.
I used the wrong hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do it again.
Oh, come on.
Let's do both. High 10.
It's because you're smarter than us.